What's up, my guys? We are back in line once again. And again, we are Jakeless. But it is okay. We're going to get it done. Sorry for the delay. Been studying for some exams. It's that time of year, end of the school year. We have other duties, got to make them great. So that's why we're kind of a little late. But, we're here nevertheless. So what's up, my guy, Tiggy Nation?
How's it going? It is exam time. And speaking of exams, I actually had an Air Force exam this past week that if I pass it, I will get promoted next year, i.e. we'll get a raise, which is always nice. The thing is, I'm still contemplating if I'm going to stay in the military. So if I don't stay in, it actually does nothing for me. But I think I did all right. I think I did better than last year, and I got some more extra points this year. So hopefully I get it. I think it'd just be a good accomplishment to get no matter what,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
even if I don't stay in, I think I still want to try, at all times I want to try and do my best and stuff. So
Yeah, feel it.
I think I did pretty well considering I probably should have studied more, but everyone says that after every exam, it's like, oh, I wish I studied the actual questions that they asked,
Yeah, for sure. I think that's just a feeling you're always going to have after taking a test. If you're like a question you got stumped on, you're like, oh, I should have studied harder for that. Well, you didn't know what the questions were going to be. You know what I'm saying?
I studied 4,000 questions and they asked me 150. So
yeah, see what I mean?
I mean, it's tough.
You know what I'm saying? But here, let's talk about that. A couple things here. All right, so if you get promoted, what happens? Like, what is that? What will you become? Like, if you do get promoted and you do stay in, what does that lead to?
Basically, so the next rank will be staff sergeant. So I'll be Sergeant Ty, which would be very cool. And definitely an accomplishment to do that within 4 years. I would say that's like a pretty fast track to be on.
Awesome.
As well as at that point, you become an initial supervisor. So I'll have airmen under me or one or two to kind of garner the leadership skills of being a supervisor. And it just opens up more opportunities for my career and places I can go and stuff. So it's I would say it's very strange. It's very unique way to get a raise because basically all you have to do is take a test, So if you study, 11 months out of the year, you can probably pass it first try. You know what I mean? If you can set out the time to do that, and then you get jumped and get a raise and get more responsibilities and stuff. Whereas maybe in some companies it's based a little on tenure. Maybe sometimes it's like, hey, it's like, I'm willing to take on more responsibilities. I'm doing well in this role. I want to try this role. And that's kind of what you can do but you still have to pass the test regardless. You know what I mean? So if you don't pass that test, you're not getting an opportunity to get more responsibilities and stuff. So, I said, I think that was my first, but I think, it's a very unique way to grow and progress through a company in a sense. So hopefully I get it, but right now I'm probably not looking to stay in, but we'll see. So, yeah.
Okay, so that leads to my I'm not interviewing here, but let's just figure it out here. So you're not staying in. What's your next? What's your plan? I know you're a man with a plan. Like, what are you thinking? You're thinking something.
Well, I mean, there's definitely a lot of opportunities. So I do have anyone with military is going to have some sort of clearance, whether that's secret, top secret, or even higher up and stuff. So with our career field and stuff, obviously we get certain clearances and everything. I just kind of repeated myself there. But so with that clearance and the job I do right now as a simulated pilot in a sense, they have contractor jobs like that are the same exact thing that we do. They just aren't in the active military. They get paid They get paid basically double and also don't have to deal with like the bureaucracy that is the US military. They don't have to care for airmen or have to submit quarterly reviews of themselves to get a possible award and stuff and they use these awards and trying to progress yourselves as like kind of recruitment to stay in, because it's like, hey, keep progressing. And if they push me and I do well and get an award, my supervisors take credit for that on their review to their boss. And that boss is like, oh, I have an airman down here that's through this supervisor that got this, so I'm going to go for this award because they got that award, And it's like everyone's sucking everyone's dick, and it's so infuriating. And it's like, I just want to go to work, do my job, and go home.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
I have a younger brother, and he had a sales job at HP. And at the time when he had that job, I was like, do you like your job, Mike? And he's like, no, I mean, it was the first one I got out of college. And he's like, right now it is remote, and I'm able to take an hour and a half lunch and go to the gym and work out in the middle of the day. And then I'm able to live my life how I want on the nights off and the weekends and stuff. And he's like, that's why I love my job, because my job allows me to live the life I want outside of work. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that's a good answer, because obviously the right answer is like, oh, you should live your dream, yada, 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 do what you want to do. But that sometimes isn't always practical. So he's a very realistic guy. And he's like, it allows me to live the life I want outside. It's not my life. My job's not my life. I make sure it's not. And I'm just going to do the fun things I want, as long as it's not making me entirely too miserable to do work-wise. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like, I'm all for, like, hey, let's chase our dreams, who knows, and I think you can chase your dreams throughout your whole life. Like, it's not, oh, I'm 30 now, I didn't reach my dream, now life is over. Like, I don't believe in that either. But I do think there's a weird thing nowadays where, like, people hate on the 9 to 5. And it's like, why? What's wrong with it? I like my job, like you said, I'm able to do what I want to do outside of work. I enjoy my job, and I enjoy the people. So it's like, there's nothing wrong with, just going to work,
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely. And a lot of people don't realize certain benefits that jobs have. Like, everyone is like, well, if you get out of the military, that healthcare, you're gonna have to pay healthcare and stuff. And I'm like, any like big company that like, and any big company will have some sort of health insurance applied to it, or like you can buy into, you know what I mean? Like, it's all attached in certain packages and stuff. But if you try to live your dream and do what you want to do and try to be like an entrepreneur, or, do content full time and stuff like that, I mean, unless you're associated with some big organization that's going to help you, you're paying out of pocket for everything in terms of those benefits and stuff. So I do think that's a very realistic question, like realistic thing that needs to be said is like, hey, you can be okay benefit wise and stuff. Because now you have to have health insurance to some degree and stuff. So I think that's a very big one. And like you said, everyone hates on the 9 to 5. There's a guy on Instagram called Hubs something that he works 9 to 5, and he literally does content, and it's just his life, day in the life. And it's
Dude,
like,
I think I know that guy. I think he's on TikTok. Yeah.
And
I like his videos. Is he just at his desk? Like, it shows him just at his desk, and then when he gets up and he goes home and works out and cooks. Yeah.
It's very simple. When everyone's like, if this was my 9 to 5, I'd literally like blow my brains out or something like that. And it's like, this guy seems like he's got a very chill life. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's some people's. Obviously he's not showing everything in his life, but it's like, that's sometimes a normal day in a working day. I don't know. And every time he puts a post, he's like, this is why I'll never quit my 9 to 5. Cause it's like solid job, hours, stable hours, benefits, yada, yada, yada. It's like, and I can just make my content I want on the side, and that's good for me.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I like that. And like you said, like stabilization and just realization and self-awareness is so massive. So I don't know. Yeah. People hate on the 9 to 5. Some people just want to show up, do their job, and go home and then live their life. And everyone wants to be a dreamer, and that's just not possible. So like, you got to make the best of what you can do.
Yeah, for sure. And you can like the one dude, the guy making content. You can chase your dreams and work a job. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not always so extreme, like one or the other type thing. You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, some people, their side hustles get pretty lucrative, and they're like, oh, maybe I can do that full time. It's like, if you do that full time, your whole life it's tough to take that leap, and sometimes that leap just not worth it. If you can do it all as a side hustle and just grind it out and just make an extra income, like sometimes that's all you really need. It's just that extra side hustle if that's what you want it to be. I don't know.
Yeah.
We keep riding in circles and just talking about
it's all right. So. No, but hey, Tiggy Nation, speaking of work, going to work and then living our lives after, what you got going on this weekend? What's going on in your life?
This weekend, what do we got? So we got funny enough, so I will explain today. Tomorrow I might golf. Sunday, maybe Planet of the Apes. So that'd be cool. But next week I'm actually starting to move into a house.
Oh,
so
hell cool. Yeah.
So that'll start happening Thursday, I believe. So that's interesting. I do have a dilemma with the house, but we'll go back to today. Okay. So today, I booked a tee time for tomorrow, and we have a buddy. Troy and I have a buddy from Colorado who we're gonna go golfing with and stuff like that. And I had mentioned that I was like, hey, I'm gonna get a tee time 12:42 tomorrow. Troy's like, cool, sounds good, awesome. I get that tee time, and then. Like an hour or two later, I was like, hey, I got a tee time for 4. Who do you like? And there's only 3 of us. I'm like, who would you want me to invite? And he's like, I don't know, like, because Zach's the friend. And he's like, he's pretty new to golf. So he's like, just someone who wouldn't mind, like, if he takes a little longer. And I'm like, okay. And at the same time, Troy's wife had mentioned to me, it was like, hey, we also have dinner. We have dinner plans 6:00 tonight. I'm like, okay, cool. I was like, oh, I booked a tee time for tomorrow. She's like, no, it's tonight, so it shouldn't affect. I'm like, cool. So I tell Troy, hey, I have a tee time for 4. Troy took that to mean I booked a tee time today at 4 instead of for 4 people. He thought I meant 4 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So Troy went home, told his wife that. Troy's wife texts me and says, hey, dinner has canceled because Troy booked a tee time for 4, I guess. And I'm like, oh, okay. Whatever. Like, dinner's cool, but I like to golf too. So I was like, I'm cool with golfing. And so I get on a call on the way home and Troy's in there and I'm like, Troy, were you not going to tell me that you booked a tee time for 4? He's like, you're the one that told me. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh my God.
And so all wires got crossed on this communication via text. And now I feel bad because I indirectly
canceled the dinner.
Somehow canceled the dinner. Even though I don't think it's my fault, but somehow, I mean, I am involved heavily in the cancellation of this dinner. And it was like a rooftop bar area and stuff in Phoenix. And it's a super sick place. And now I feel bad that I, somehow indirectly canceled those plans. So what do you think? Do you think I'm in the wrong? I can read the text verbatim
No. I don't think you're in the wrong. I think it's just a classic case of miscommunication.
Classic case of MC.
Yeah, like you didn't do anything wrong. I think he just misunderstood you. And then that's what happened,
But who would blame if you had to blame one person? Is it me?
No.
Is it Troy?
I think because he should have clarified before he was like, hey, we're canceling, told his wife to cancel dinner, right?
Yeah.
What do you think? You're blaming yourself. I know you.
Well, I'm blaming partially myself. I feel bad. But also in my mind, I'm the main character. And I'm like, you gotta be thinking exactly how I'm thinking,
Full circle, yeah.
Which is unfair to think that. But I'm like, I feel really bad. And they're saying like, no, it's not a big deal. And that's making me even more mad because I'm like, oh, I think you guys are actually mad and you guys are blaming me. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. So I don't know. Who's to say? Maybe the listeners can have more insight. But I feel bad indirectly that I did that.
So what's happening now? Like, so there's no golf now. Or dinner.
So right now we technically don't have a tee time and we definitely don't have dinner plans, but I do have a golf shirt on. So when we finish, if there's time, I might run over there and we might still golf anyway. But because like no one golfs afternoons anyway out here because it's literally I think it's in mid 90s right now, honestly. So it's too hot. And yeah, or it's 90 degrees exact right now. So no one golfs after probably 1. So I'm looking at an hour and a half of just straight tee times that no one signed up for. So
Dang.
but
Dang,
yeah.
and you just go out there and deal with the 90 degrees. Like,
Oh
it
yeah,
doesn't
little
phase
workout.
you.
Sometimes we walk it, you know.
Yeah.
Cycling. But what about you, JT? What do you got cooking up this
You
weekend?
know what? I got a lot of stuff going on.
Tell me about the stuff you got going on.
All right. So Jake will be flying in here tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So he'll be flying in tomorrow. I'll be picking him up from the airport. We'll probably just chill, maybe watch a couple movies, whatever, get ready for the big race on Sunday.
Sunday.
In Darlington, South Carolina. About 4 hours from here, not bad. We'll wake up real early Sunday, drive. Meeting our parents there.
Nice.
So they're driving down. We're gonna meet them there. We're gonna get all set up for the race. Got a hotel room.
Yes.
Gonna stay for the race. I'm real excited for that. The zone car is gonna be up and at 'em.
Come on.
I think we mentioned that already, but the zone car is gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be a nice zone booth of whatever's going on.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like a Q&A with Kyle Busch at the zone tent.
That'd be cool.
So that's going to be pretty cool. Super excited for the race. That track, it's like a classic one, Darlington. They call it the track Too Tough to Tame, which is just badass. You know what I mean?
That's a very old school-esque name, like Darlington,
Yeah, right. So I'm real excited. I'm excited to see a new track that I have not seen. It seems like there's some pretty good paint schemes for this week. Like Hendrick's cars they got real classic, like throwback paint schemes.
Love that. I'm
pretty sure Will Byron's going to look just like one of Jeff Gordon's old cars. So I love that. I love that. I'm such a sucker for like all the alternate paint schemes. Like, see, I'm saying like a lot, but it's all right. I'm excited. I say like when I get excited about something. When I'm trying to explain it. 2311, Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan's team. Bob Wallace and Tyler Reddick have just the coolest cars all the time. So I'm just real excited to see all of them and the festivities and all that. So that'll be fun. Then we're waking up Monday morning, driving back, and the family's going to be staying here all week, which is cool.
That's a big week for you.
It is
a big week for you and Angie.
It is. But we got our new place. It's pretty spacious now, so no problems there. Probably try to go to the aquarium at some point. They've been wanting to see the aquarium. Then we're hitting Kenny Chesney next Saturday.
Shit! Saturday is Saturday.
Yeah, so this is like my parents' like vacation for the year.
Nice.
So I'm excited. Just kind of show them around. I mean, we're gonna be. Me, Jake, and Angie are working Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So Mom and Dad will just be kind of going. I'm going to give them a bunch of cool things. You might want to go check this out. So it'll be fun. I'm excited. It's going to be fun. Weather's looking like it's going to be good. Not too hot, sunshine. So really looking forward to it,
Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, that's incredible. I'm very jealous. Wish I could be there. But just had a question, a little off topic. New song just came out last night.
Yep, it did.
You like it?
The Post Malone Morgan Wallen one? So I do like it. I like it, but I will say it was very like overhyped on TikTok and stuff. Like they teased it for too long. You know what I mean? Like the buildup was so big. The song is good. I like the song. I'll be playing it a lot, but you know what I'm saying. The buildup was so big, and then the song came out, and you're just like, just a nice little country summer song, nothing crazy. But I like the song. I do. Do you like it?
I like it as well. For someone that really just likes pop country, it's fantastic. It's got a good tune to it. The lyrics are very easy. I love it. I love everything about it.
I tell you what. There's been a few pop country songs that have been coming out that I feel like you will like. Have you heard that? It's called A Bar Song
Tipsy?
with Shabu. Yes.
I was gonna say the only song I like better right now is the Tipsy song. I love it.
Dude, I swear, song of the summer. That song is the song of the summer. I love that song.
Yeah. The voice, like, I've never heard of Shabuzi. Does he make primarily country? Like, he's got such a good voice for it.
Yeah, like,
and I heard another song by him and it sounds so good. And I'm like,
is it Let It Burn?
I don't know. I think it came on via Spotify and I was like, is this Shabuzi? And I just went and I checked the artist and it is Shabuzi. I'm like, dude, this guy's voice is so good. I love everything about it. It's so good. It's not hard. It's very soft, but it's still loud and kind of raspy. And I'm like, dude, it's really, really good.
Yeah. So I've only heard a couple songs by him, and I'm guessing the song you heard is that it's called Let It Burn, because the same thing happened to me. I had his bar song on, and then you know how Spotify does its thing.
Yeah.
But I think he's kind of in does his own kind of thing, you know, like a Jelly Roll. Yeah. Just kind of does whatever, you know?
It reminded me kind of, because at first it didn't even sound country. It sounded, who does the song Erase Me? You want to erase me.
I don't know.
It might be Kid Cudi or something like that. But in that song, he sings it very differently than like other Kid Cudi songs, obviously. But it sounded very similar to that kind of theme of the music.
It is Kid Cudi.
Mm-hmm. It's Kid Cudi, yeah. And it sounds fantastic Kid Cudi song if you haven't heard of it. Very good. It's kind of like a rocky-ass song. But that really reminded me of that, like with the voice, and it was really raspy and it didn't really initially sound like a country song, but now it's kind of growing on me as more of a country song. But it's just a really good song. And I love that theme of the music, how it's slower. It's got a really catchy tune, and the lyrics are super easy. And that's all that really needs to happen. I love it. I love everything about it.
Good. You know who else you should give a whirl is Teddy Swims.
Teddy Swims?
He's very poppy, like modern kind of poppy, but he sounds kind of like Chris Stapleton. He's got that real raspiness.
Okay.
And he's really, really good singer. I think you would like he's got that vibe of what we're talking about. Kind of like modern day, new school, poppy, country raspiness, you know. He's got that vibe. And he's really good. I bet you would like him.
Teddy Swims. I'll put it on the list. I love that. Speaking of music, I'm still on T-Mobile. I need to change carriers because I'm paying way too much for my phone bill, and I need to switch to back to Verizon and get back on my like mom and stepdad's plan because my stepdad has like a business account and it's like $20 or something. It's incredible. Like I need to get back on that. It's insane. Yeah. I'm paying $96 right now for no reason. Mm-hmm. For no reason. But every year you get like whatever MLB pass or whatever for free, which is like
that's cool.
$100, which is like $100, but you know, it's free when I could just pay a tenth of that and just buy myself. But you were able to get concert tickets for any event nearby for $25 each or something like that. And I was like, you know what? There actually is a band coming to Phoenix area this year that I do want to see. And I went and I just got some tickets. Creed's
nice.
Creed's coming out in September with was it Switchfoot and Three Doors Down. And I think I think Daughtry's on the list too. So I don't know if they're going to be there for this concert, but
that'll be great. Honestly, a Creed concert would be awesome. And Chris Daughtry is so freaking underrated. He's so good.
I really hope it's Daughtry, but I'm pretty sure it's Switchfoot and Three Doors Down, which Three Doors Down is really good. And Switchfoot, I just know has that one song that does the da-na-na, da-na-na, na-na-na.
Okay, so that's Switchfoot, yeah. That'd be a cool
like a Christian rock band. But
that checks out because of Creed too. So honestly, that'll be a really good one.
Yeah.
A Creed concert would be fun, yeah.
It's outdoors too, which I've been to an indoor concert before. Jimmy Buffett, R.I.P. in peace, fantastic, but I'm all about outdoor venues. I'm all about it. I want to be I want to be in the lawn or up front, just anywhere outside because it's easier to stand up and like dance. It feels more like a party.
Yeah.
So I know
Just
we've talked about it here on the Juice Box before, indoor and outdoor and stuff, but I love the outdoor.
Yeah, outdoors are nice. Like I always like, oh, what the hell is it called? In Burgettstown.
Yeah. Star Lake.
Yeah, that's it. When you kind of just have your own space, too. There's obviously people around, but like you're not on top of each other. So yeah, that's cool. That'll be great. That'll be really cool. I think another really good one to see, and they're on the come up again, is Nickelback.
Oh, are they touring?
I don't know, but they're on the Nickelback buzz is a thing right now. You know what I mean? Because they are back. Like they performed with Hardy, and they've just been kind of performing at these country shows and stuff.
Yeah.
The award shows and stuff, and they're good. Like, and what's his face, the main guy, had just like the most insane glow up of all time. Because you look at like the Photograph back when they sang Photograph, and he just, he looked like a knockoff like Kurt Cobain or someone,
Yeah.
And now
short hair.
He's got a whole different look to him now, and they're just kind of crushing it again, which is awesome.
Yeah. And two, I think it's so easy to jump on the bandwagon, like you said, and everyone's back on the bandwagon. But I remember like,
oh yeah,
the joke was just, oh, Nickelback, terrible and stuff.
Yeah.
But for us, like those were the songs that were popular during like grade school and high school dances and stuff, were like Nickelback and Daughtry. I remember Daughtry was on American Idol, and I think he got, I misremember. I thought he got second, but I think we Googled it, and I think he got fourth. But he was really good in that, and they both have the very good sound. It's like rocky country, and that's I fucking love that shit.
Yeah, it is good. I agree. Nickelback kind of had like the Star Wars episodes 1, 2, and 3 thing. Like so many people hated on them, right? So many people would hate on Nickelback.
Yeah.
And it for no reason, really.
It was just popular to do it. It was the cool thing to do.
It was. And they kind of got that same treatment as, you know what I'm saying? Like the Star Wars did. Like everyone like said, oh, these movies, they suck and all this shit. Obviously we liked them, and we liked Nickelback too. And then it's now, everyone loves the Star Wars movies now, and everyone loves Nickelback now, and it's like, man, like, I guess it just, I'm such a sucker for the people make these, TikToks and probably on Reels too, about not just Anakin, but like Hayden Christensen's like redemption story. Like it'll show him as young when he played Anakin, and then it has like the Star Wars music in the back, and then it flashes forward to when he's at Star Wars Day or whatever, getting like standing ovation because he's coming back as Anakin,
Yeah.
I'm such a sucker for those videos, right?
Yeah.
But it's like the same thing with Nickelback. It's like, for no reason, just no reason hate for a long time. And now everyone just loves them again.
How about just like what you want to like? You know what I mean? Just like what you want to like. The mob mentality is crazy. Like it's so true how it happens. Just, I mean, it's cool to do the popular thing. And I'm glad they're back though. It's going to be awesome. So I'm excited. I hope I get to see Daughtry. Nickelback would be banging. But did we talk about, I don't think I asked this here. I think I asked it like in a Discord call with my brother and stuff. If you could go to any concert with any living artist or group or anything like that,
whoa,
who would you want to see? Like if they're coming to your hometown, no matter what, like you don't have to go and travel, or if that's part of it, it's like, I want to go travel to see them. Money's not an object. Group right now, who are you going to see?
So like are we talking one main? Like we're not putting a concert together. We're just saying like one.
So
group,
one group headlining. So it doesn't have to be like a tour.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think it would be cool to be like, so let's do one big main, and then we'll circle back and we'll do 2 opening acts with it too.
Man. Okay. So for main, man, that's it's got to be someone I have not seen. I mean, oh man, Dead or Alive. Oh man.
No, only alive, no dead. Only alive.
Only alive.
Only
Okay.
alive.
Because honestly, dead. Like I don't know if it would be anyone
Yeah.
dead. Alive. Oh my gosh, who haven't I seen that I just would love to see? But I'm gonna see. I was gonna say Zach Bryan because I've never seen Zach Bryan, and he's freaking awesome. But I'm supposed to be seeing him.
And you don't want to waste your once in a time where money's not an option.
Yeah, I don't want to waste it. I know you know yours, so do yours, and let me think about this for a second.
So I know one, and I'm basing it solely on one, the music's very good. It's very underrated, where I almost don't think you never think to play them, but when the song's on, you're like, oh, this is a banger. And you see videos of their concerts.
If you're gonna say literally what I'm gonna like, I'm gonna shit my pants if you say what I was literally sitting here thinking. But go ahead.
And the videos of the concerts are the most impressive thing I've ever seen. And it's like, I'm never thinking to play them, but I want to go to a concert that's really, really bad.
We are going to say the same one.
Let's say it on three. Should we say it on three? So I'll say 1, 2, 3, then we'll say it, okay?
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Coldplay.
Oh, let's go.
Dude, because you're so right. I love their song Sky Full of Stars.
So good.
And when you see the videos of them, what is that? What is that big thing they're at? What's it called? Tomorrowland or something? And they play overseas all the time and stuff. And these videos of it happening, you're just like, this is like otherworldly almost. Like it's an insane, that's got to be an insane experience, you know? That is so funny. We said the same one.
And I think I did it. I think when I asked this again to my friends, and I was like, and I was kind of explaining, leading it up, and I'm like, when you see videos of this concert, like, this is why I want to go. And everyone's like, wait, I've seen those videos too. You know what I mean? It's like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
And I agree. I think it just looks the most cool experience. I can't name one singer or artist from Coldplay at all.
Me neither.
But the voice is incredible. The music's great. It's such a vibe. And when there's videos of them, my favorite is when it was in like the big concert overseas. I don't know if it's Singapore or wherever it is, but they were and they made Sky Full of Stars for someone particular or whatever. And they were kind of explaining it. And they were like, we only asked this, like, we're going to stop it right now. Like, they cut the song because they were like, listen, we see a lot of cameras out there and stuff. We would really appreciate if everyone could just put their phones down and be here in this moment, because this is the last time any of us are all going to be here at this same venue, at this same area, every single person here and stuff. So, like, put your phones down, put your hands in the sky, wrap them around the person next to you, because we're all here to experience this and stuff. And they kick back up, and like, it just goes crazy. It's like, it's so cool when artists kind of stop and slow everything down and was like, listen, put your phones down, live in this moment, live in this experience, because like in their mind, they're like, it's going to be incredible. It's like, just live here. And I think so many times everyone wants to videotape everything. And it's like, what the fuck are you going to do with a videotaping of Coldplay? Yeah. You can YouTube that. You know what I mean? What are you going to send your friends a video? You were at this concert. They could just YouTube the concert. They don't care. Yeah. Like, put your phone down, just experience it. I think that's so cool. I think what they sing is so cool. It's, oh my God, I'm getting all worked up just thinking about it. We gotta go to Coldplay.
I agree, and I don't even know where they play. It seems like they're always like in other countries playing. It seems that way.
I looked. I don't know if it was last year, but I looked, and they did come to the U.S., but it was only, I think, 4 spots, and I think it was Seattle, L.A., Vegas, and maybe like San Diego or something. They only stayed on the West Coast.
All West Coast.
That's it. So if they ever come back, and I think I tried searching, and they're not planning on touring US anytime soon again, but it's like, maybe 2025 they'll come back or something. But it's like, I want to do everything I can to go to a location or something like that and go, because I think that'd be incredible. Yeah.
No, I agree. And like, it's funny. Just the couple songs that I can name off the top of my head, they just make you feel something, you know? Like when you're driving or whatever and you play Sky Full of Stars and it's just like, oh my, you know what I'm saying? I can't even describe it in words, but it just does that to you, you know?
It's crazy. And you see, and I'm sure you've seen the video of, and they're like, I'm Charlie, I'm this, and we're Coldplay. And I guarantee in 2 years, everyone's going to know our name. Maybe we won't be called Coldplay, but you're going to know us. And then it's like a year and a half later, they're selling out Wembley, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's fucking crazy how much they believe in themselves. And like, dude, they're still, they still have to be the highest, like, once of any concert goer, probably in North America, I'm guessing. Maybe not Korea, because K-pop's, massive over there or something like that. But I bet in North America, everyone wants to see Coldplay. And Europe. Just anywhere but Korea, I bet they want to go see Coldplay over anything, because they see the concerts and like, holy shit.
I want to see what what a ticket costs.
Yeah. I love that we talked about this when we were talking about like undercards and openers and stuff. And it's like, who do you even have open for Coldplay?
Yeah. We gotta look, yeah, Greece, Romania. The tickets aren't that expensive. Hungary, but
how much? France, what's not expensive?
Like $200.
Oh, that's not, I mean,
yeah.
I paid I think more for MGK.
Yeah. Italy's 135. That's not bad. I guess we're going to Italy. But here's what I'm gonna do here. I got to keep it on the same vibe. Have you ever heard of that song Dancing on My Own?
Yes.
It's got that.
Isn't that Maroon 5?
No. Dude's named Callum Scott. That's the only song I know by him.
Okay.
But it's got that same kind of vibe. Like that same, I don't know, that same Sky Full of Stars vibe that you're just kind of like jamming out and you feel like you're on top of the world. I think he'd be a good one to play before Coldplay.
Okay.
I think that'd be a good I feel like that would be good paired together well, you know?
Okay.
And then who else? I got to pick another one. So we got Callum Scott and Coldplay. I think Callum Scott's going to be first.
Okay.
And who's going to be in the middle to really lead, really bring it all together, bring it all home here?
Got to have a couple bangers.
Yeah.
You know what?
Honestly,
they can't be too big either. They can't be too big.
It's not. And I'm going to say it, I think, because this guy just brings the good vibes no matter who he's with, no matter who he plays with. And he can play with any kind of genre, country, rap. I'm throwing Jelly Roll in there. I am. I love that. I do. I love Jelly Roll. I think he's great. He just brings the positive vibes. He's got some good songs, some good sing-along songs, some songs that make you like cry, some songs that make you want to party. So I think he'd be a good one right in the middle there. Damn, I just put together a pretty damn good concert, honestly.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. I'm gonna go. I think the first lead off I'm gonna go with is Small Pools. And Small Pools has like kind of like some poppy EDM-esque kind of songs. I think, okay. Yeah, we're still gonna go Small Pools. We're still gonna go Small Pools. They got a really good song called Dreaming, which is very good. I think it was on one of the soccer games. And just very good upbeat song. So I like them. I was gonna go Neon Trees. Because I like Neon Trees. They got some good pop. And it's kind of like electro-esque kind of genre. But I am gonna scratch them for.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna scratch them for Passion Pit.
See, I don't know any of these guys.
And Passion Pit did Take a Walk. They did Take a Walk, which is very good, and they're a little more popular than the Small Pools. But I don't know.
Is it like are they like EDM too?
A little bit, but I would say not super, but they got some other good songs. Passion Pit, hell, maybe Passion Pit might go first. I don't know, but they have Take a Walk and they got some other. It's kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's very much like Small Pools. It's positive stuff, but it's not like EDM-esque.
Yeah.
But there are EDM elements in it, So I would say it's very similar to your Callum Callum, honestly.
Yeah.
So, I like Passion Pit. It says pop band, but yeah. So I think that'd be good. I think that'd be solid. Obviously, everyone's there to see Coldplay, but Passion Pit, solid. Small Pools, very exciting. So I think they could do some damage as well. And they're kind of older genres, like many years ago. So I think that plays with Coldplay. So I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, I agree. That'd be fun. Sounds like two good concerts. I'd pay to go. I'd pay to go to both. So we might just have to try to make it happen.
Yeah, if they come again,
yeah,
Coast,
no, I
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like I agree. Like if Coldplay was anywhere, probably set, on the East, I don't think I'd fly across country for anyone. Truly, any concert. I don't think I see. Like, but some people love that. Some people love live shows and want to travel to big shows. That's not really my thing. I like live music. I love it. Like, I love when, even if it's someone I don't know, like if it's just some little guy singing cover band songs or whatever, like, you're out at the brewery or whatever, little outdoor stage. Love that.
I do love that.
Yeah.
And I only want to hear the covers. I do not want to hear any of the originals.
No, I agree. Yep. I want you to play songs that I know that I can sing along to with you, but that's a great vibe. But yeah, back to I got way too far off topic here. I would like to go to Coldplay. I think anywhere in the Southeast, I'd go. That would just be a great concert to go to. That one would, like you said, would have to be outside. Would have to be in like a baseball stadium. I think that would be fire. Like, I just picture him at Truist Park. Picture them at Truist Park, and it would just be absolutely sick.
Yeah. I mean, just looking at the goddamn tours. I mean, this guy they spend like 4 months in Australia and New Zealand and stuff. I mean, it's incredible.
And they're probably just like surfing and shit.
It's all extra dates too. Extra dates because their first. They have one tour date for Helsinki, 3 extra days they had to
because they sold out.
Because they probably
sold
in
out 5 minutes. Yeah. Half a second or whatever.
Half a second, the boss got it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! But because of that though, the tour is going to get extended. It might not be till 2026 till they come back because they're going to want to take some time off, obviously. So
yeah, that's gotta tear your body up too.
It's all right though. It's all right. We'll see them. They're not dying anytime soon. Come on.
Oh no, yeah, we'll see them. How old are those guys anyway? How long have they been around?
I tell you here. Try to name their first names. I'm gonna look at them.
No, I genuinely. They're gonna be guesses, but okay, I'll try.
Nope. Okay, one's not Charlie. Here we go.
Ryan.
Nope.
No Ryan.
Close.
Okay, Robert.
Nope.
Riley.
No. They're pretty standard white names, I'm gonna say.
Okay, it's pretty standard white boy name. Was I right with the R or no? Is that why it was close? Brian.
No.
Not Brian. Okay. So they're pretty Michael.
Nah.
Pretty standard white boy names. Mark.
Nah.
Fuck. You gonna give me a hint?
Nah.
Here. So okay, William's got to be one. Billy.
Will Champion. Will Champion's the piano player. Yep.
Okay, so I knew Will. Okay, Will had to be one. So standard white boy names. Will, we got Will. What about Tommy?
Tommy, close.
Timmy.
Nah. Different first.
Jimmy.
Close, very close. This is bad. All right, so you're 1 for 5. We got Chris. Chris Martin is like the main guy, I guess, the main singer. Guy Berryman, bass guitar. Phil Harvey, Johnny Buckland, Will Champion.
Got you. So they are pretty white boy names.
White boy names. Chris, Johnny. You were so close to Johnny. Everything but Johnny you had.
Yeah.
Will's a good guess, but yeah. So yeah, super cool. Shout out Coldplay. Damn, that was a long Coldplay segment.
That's all right. I don't hate it. We usually talk about a lot of the same things, and Coldplay is not one of them. So that was just a new little twist on the lunch line.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Oh, did you watch the Tom Brady roast?
I watched clips. I thought I just said again. I thought it was very funny. I thought it was very good. There were some jokes that I was like, are we sure we should be making them? And these jokes were about Deflategate. I'm like, are we just announcing these guys are cheaters and cheated for that championship? I was very confused.
See, like, I don't know if that was the shtick, but Tom Brady was like, I would have, if you could have just paid me $20 million and I would have told you I did it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it still left the door open because you're like, it's a roast. These are jokes, but also is he fully admitting now that it's however many years later that he did do it?
Has the statute of limitations been met?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And so the jokes were, I thought the jokes alone were really funny. There were some weird vibes going on a lot of the time. I couldn't quite pinpoint it. Like, and Jake agreed with me. There were on the Tom Brady side, where all the Patriots and old football players say, there was just some weird tension the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And if you watch it, you'll see what I mean. And it's like, what's going on here? And did you see Tom Brady went up to Jeff Ross and said, "Don't say that again"?
Yeah. What was that joke regarding? I forget what it was.
Robert Kraft and the massage thing.
Oh yeah. It's crazy. He stood up for that. He wouldn't stand up for, his the dead man that just got, or his wife, or the dead teammate that, allegedly killed himself.
Yeah. So I agree. I thought that
ran through the mud, which was.
I thought that was a little weird. How of course, like of all the things he decided to draw the line on, it was Robert Kraft. It's like, okay, dude, you're cool with them just ripping you about your family and Aaron Hernandez killing himself and you being gay and all that shit. But the Robert Kraft thing, that drew the line.
Billionaire getting a little tug. I mean, Jesus. Oh, I mean, who cares? It's crazy.
And there was another. Well, did you see any of Gronk's set?
I didn't really see. I saw Gronk get made fun of a lot.
He did. He got ripped. He probably got ripped more than Tom Brady did. But Gronk's set, I thought, was freaking hysterical. Like, he crushed it. A lot of them crushed it. Nikki Glazer, you probably saw some of hers.
She's so fun. I saw the joke she did after that she couldn't use or she didn't use.
Yeah.
She's so funny. She's very, very funny.
Yeah. So I thought everyone did good. The other weird part was when Gronk was on doing his stuff, he started making a joke about whatever, like Bill Belichick giving Tom Brady hand jobs or whatever, like something stupid like that. Some funny like white boy gay joke, and then that was another thing that made him feel weird. Like Bill Belichick was like, all right, let's move on from that joke. It's like, you guys are making it weird right now. You know what I mean? You're making it weird for getting sensitive about that. And Tom Brady's getting weird about getting sensitive, making it weird about Robert Kraft, But it was cool. It was good. There was a lot of really funny ones. You know what? I was a little disappointed with Bert and Tom Segura's set. Just wasn't, it just wasn't that funny. Mm-hmm. So you should watch it. It was good though.
I saw a lot of the clips. One guy went down the line and literally made fun of everyone within 2 minutes.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, absolutely just bashed everyone. It was great. It was like Michael Scott, boom, roasted. Next one.
So he has that almost a live roast show, Kill Tony.
Okay.
Podcast. Check it out on YouTube. That's like his job. He has a live podcast where it's at the Joe Rogan's, comedy mothership, where he's sitting on stage and he'll have guests come, and any Joe Schmo can sign up to do 1 minute of stand-up.
Nice. Okay.
And he'll pick names out of a hat, and that person will come up and do their set, and then the panel of people like Tony Hinchcliffe and his guests will just like rip the person. And that's the whole shtick. But it's a really funny show. Yeah, his was really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it. I like the roast. I'm glad. I feel like we haven't had a public roast like that for a celebrity in a minute. And I think it saves comedy a bit because it kind of reset everything. And it was like, hey, funny's funny. I don't understand sometimes. Now, obviously, Tom Brady's a very popular athlete, but I wonder how many of those people that went up and actually roasted, like, actually consider themselves friends with Tom Brady. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's some people in one of the roasts, I forget when it was, I don't know, years ago. It was like, I'm not even sure really why I'm here. I think it was like Pete Davidson or something like that. And he's like, he basically kind of admitted, he's like, I don't actually know you and I don't know why I'm here and stuff. And yeah, do they just have like a standard roast cast that comes out?
I'm not sure. I really don't know how that works. I feel like they probably, like, Tom Brady may have asked for some of the comedians he likes to come or whatever, because some of them were very random.
Yeah.
You're like, these people can't be they can't be friends.
Yeah.
Like you're saying.
I mean, who knows? But I don't know.
Yeah. No, but so the cast was pretty good. I do miss the roasts. I think like you said, I think it's been 5 years since the last one, and that was it was Rob Lowe or Justin Bieber, whichever one was last, you know. But I do like the roast. I agree with you. I think it kind of lightens everyone up a little bit.
Yeah.
When everyone gets all serious about, making jokes and saying things. Like, I'm not going to say what he said, but Dana White had like a 1 minute. They gave him like a 60-second set. And he just like ripped everyone like for their political views and shit. And it's just really funny. If you got some time, watch it. It was long. It's 3 hours. But
yeah, that's long. That's long. But I mean, that's cool that Netflix did it. I hear it was live too on Netflix, which is really cool. And if Netflix can do live stuff, I'm pretty sure they can release episodes 1 week at a time as well.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they aren't doing that with The Bear, which is a very popular. Oh wait, no, that's on Hulu. Shit. But I don't know why they're not doing that.
Yeah, we talked about this. Like, sometimes I think shows would be like 100% Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Would have been better if it was a weekly cadence.
Yeah.
Because when you watch all at once, it's so much at one time. It was just a fast, action-packed show to where I think it's better to be spread out.
Yeah. I think too, I think what happened is the first 2 seasons, they didn't do that. So they're like, well, we have to do the same. And it's like, dude, this show's massive. The show is massive. And I just think having it weekly will make them more money because you can build more marketing around it too.
Yeah, exactly. For sure. I agree. Yeah. Like, you see how good like House of the Dragon is. It's because you got to freaking wait each week to watch it, which that's coming back. That'll be back here soon.
That's coming back in June. The Bear's coming out in June. The Boys are back in June. And The Acolyte, the Star Wars show.
Oh, shit. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. I mean, The Boys trailer dropped. It looks sick. I mean, Carl Urban. Honestly, sorry, I'm about to sneeze. Maybe.
Here we go.
It got stuck.
Yeah. But it's still working.
It got stuck, yeah. The Boys is great. I know we haven't on this one, but we've talked about The Boys before.
Yeah.
The Boys is great.
Never seen.
No way.
Never seen.
No, you're trolling me right now.
I've never seen.
What?
Yeah.
The Boys is quality superhero stuff. It's not.
That's what people say.
It's not like recycled Marvel stuff like these days can be. Like, it's really, really good. So I'm super excited for that. Okay. Oh frick! What else was I gonna say? There's a lot of heat coming. I feel The Boys, and then we can close it out here soon. I didn't realize we were on for an hour already.
Oh, you're good.
You got The Boys, House of the Dragon, Wolverine and Deadpool's coming out. Deadpool and Wolverine's coming out. Planet of the Apes. It seems like there's a lot of good stuff getting ready to drop. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited, man. Maybe it's because I've been out of it and I haven't been invested in anything for a while. But there's a lot of good stuff coming out, I want to get back into something, so it's exciting.
Exciting times.
I'm hoping next week we can talk about Planet of the Apes.
Yes, I hope so too. What is it? Yeah, we should be good. Hopefully, again, we're late on this episode, so we apologize for that. But if we record on usually Tuesday or Wednesday next week, I'm trying to think. I think I'll probably go see it tomorrow, or no, not tomorrow. Probably Sunday or Monday. I think I'm going to aim to try to go and see it because people say it's so fucking good. People said they saw it.
Yeah.
They said that's good, and they said I saw someone said they saw Furiosa last month at a showing and stuff like that, and it was like, I think they were still like, I still don't even get the lore of the what is Mad Max and like that stuff, but I think it's George Miller, and they're like George Miller, and this whole movie is just cinema though. Like everything they do in this movie is what a big time movie should be, and I don't even understand it, but it is so goddamn good. So,
That's
and
awesome.
they were like, Anya Taylor-Joy was good, Hemsworth was good. It was like, this is so fucking good. I'm excited. I got a big thing for Anya Taylor-Joy. I don't know why. I maybe it's just a tall, skinny girl. Maybe it's the eyes a little bit too far apart.
I think you do like the tall, skinny Rebecca Ferguson kind of girls, man. I think that's your vibe.
And like a little badass. I mean, Rebecca Ferguson's and Tom Cruise, Anya Taylor-Joy's and Mad Max. It's big. And you know who doesn't do it for me? Is Zendaya. I'm gonna be honest.
I like Zendaya.
I think she's like a little too small for me. Maybe I don't know. And I think her face, while it's so pretty and beautiful, you know what I mean? It almost makes it seem like too kiddish. For how young she looks, and that to me just like, I don't know, it's like like I gotta put Rebecca Ferguson way higher than Zendaya for me. I don't know.
That's fair,
but people like what they like.
They do. That's it, and that's the beauty of living life. You get to like what you want to like Nickelback. We're bringing it all home, full circle.
Yep, Nickelback and Coldplay. That's what we like.
That is what we like. It's not changing. Tiggy Nation, I truly cannot believe we've been talking for almost an hour and 10 minutes already. I truly can't. I just looked at the time a little bit ago and it was in an hour. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
I thought we were going to do a little shorter episode too.
It just happens. It just happens. The fire just starts cooking and we're just, here we are. But all right, brother, I'm going to let you go. I know you're trying to get golfing. I got to clean the house. I got to get ready for Jake.
I know.
He's finally blessing me with his presence, he's been on, he's been out, on a hiatus somewhere. No, I'm just kidding.
Do me a favor when you see him. Give him a little noogie. Give him a little noogie. People don't give noogies anymore.
Yeah.
Let's bring those back.
I will. I never was the guy that could give the noogie because everyone was above me. I could never do one of them bad boys.
Just wait till they're sitting down, then just go crazy on them.
You're right. I'm gonna get him and I'm gonna say this is from Tiggy Nation, and then we'll talk about it next week. But
that sounds good. Oh,
all right, guys,
you guys are gonna be in the same studio next week too.
Yeah. So we're gonna get to record together. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do it. That's gonna be it. It's gonna be fun. Well, yeah. But all right, Tiggy Nation. And to our avid Lunchline listeners, all three of you, appreciate you. We'll catch you next week. Appreciate it. Me and Tiggy Nation got to do some more studying. I know it's the weekend, but we got to get them grades. So we will catch you next week. Thanks for your patience this week. Bye-bye.